Hey everybody, it's Jeff with In the Pit Radio, and I'm honored to have the Wizard from Pilgrim on the phone with me. How's it going, Wizard?
It's going absolutely fantastically good. Very good.
And I appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your day. I know you guys are out on the road getting ready to play tonight, so thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
You guys are like pre-promoting the album coming out April 1st, this Tuesday.
That's right.
You guys are like road warriors, man. I haven't seen a post where you have not been on the road lately.
Yeah, we've been kicking it on the road for about 3 weeks now, and we still got like another 2.5 left. And I don't know if you can tell, I already blew out my voice. It's been quite the journey.
Have you been playing a lot off the new record on the shows?
Yeah, we have actually, because I don't know, we just like the new record so much, and sometimes playing some of the older songs gets so boring. So we've been playing mostly new songs with one or two songs from the old record.
How's it been going over live?
Incredible, actually. I don't think that we've ever been tighter or sounded as good as a band as we are right now. We've been killing it pretty much every single night. We're really, really, really proud of our live show right now. Excuse my voice, I can barely talk.
Oh, no problem. No, I agree. The record, to Void Worship, it's amazing. You've totally outdone any expectations that I had for the record. In the Pit Radio gave it a 10 out of 10, and it'll definitely be hanging around the end of the year for Album of the Year prestige.
Oh, God, I hope so.
But, I mean, when you guys were getting ready to write this record, Wizard, did you have, like, any pressure on you to outdo yourself? Because there was a lot of hype around the band when Misery Wizard was coming out, and as you guys were out on the road for it. So were you guys feeling pressure, or were you guys really relaxed when you went in the studio and started doing this?
No, I wouldn't say there was a lot of pressure. It's like not from outside, but maybe personally. We had like a personal vendetta against ourselves that we were gonna make sure that this new record didn't come out like the last one, because there's a lot about the first one. It's a great record, it's solid, but there's a lot about it that we didn't like. So maybe the pressure was on ourselves we wanted to make like the perfect record sonically, like, because the first one, we were really unhappy with how it came out as far as like the, how it sounds, the actual quality of the record. But I think we did it though. We totally fucking nailed it. I think it sounds amazing.
I think it does too, and I don't know how it got. Like you guys were heavy, but I mean, it's like low, balls to the wall, crushing heavy, man.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you. Thanks for saying so. We think so too.
I mean, you definitely could tell you guys were held up in a room drinking some beers or something, listening to Electric Lizard and Solitude Eternus and Saint Vitus. So, dude, it's a true Doom record in every sense, and it's gotten heavier. Take Misery Wizard and the perfection that was on that, and add the dirty heavy to it, and you got two Void Worship, man.
Thanks, dude. I like the dirty heavy. That's definitely what we were going for. That nasty fucking
And, dude, it's got to be crushing live. I cannot wait to catch you guys and see this live. I mean, this is a must-see show now. So if you're out there and on the fence thinking about going to see Pilgrim, get your ass out there and go see him. You're Denver, Colorado tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
So when the record hits Tuesday, you said you got about 3 weeks left on the road. Then what's the plan?
Well, we're gonna try and get back out on the road as quickly as possible, because now that our record hasn't even come out yet, and we're on the road touring for it, so it'd be really nice to do a tour, especially a headlining tour where we can, actually support it, actually have the, physical copies of the record on it, so that we can really, push it and get out there. But also, I think we're going to try to, just go back to, practicing a few times a week and maybe start coming up with some material for the next record.
See, that's crazy. A handful of bands that I've talked to have been like that, man, and they're like record, tour, practice, start writing, start tracking the next record, and get back out on the road.
Yeah.
And really, that's the way to do it nowadays. And you get a label for being like a band of the people and hard working and busting your ass, and people really appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to make a lifestyle out of it, So the least amount of downtime that we have at home, the least amount of time where we're just, doing the 9 to 5 thing, going to work every day. The longer that we can put that off, the more we can stay on the road and stuff like that, the better for us.
Hell yeah. Who wants to get up and go punch the clock?
Fuck that.
Exactly. Say that again. You got that right.
Yeah.
So, since the last record came out, I mean, you guys have been going pretty nonstop, correct? I mean,
yeah, pretty much. I mean, we've had like a couple months of downtime in between things, but we did a U.S. tour, more or less a U.S. tour, and I think we played a few festivals in Europe, and we ended up heading back to Europe to do a full European tour with Wind Hands. So yeah, we've been pretty busy, and then we came back and recorded the record. So yeah, I mean, it seems like we've been really, really busy, but I don't know. It hasn't been like off the wall crazy. Still had a lot of downtime. Like before this tour, we all had to, buckle down and save up some money so that we could actually, afford the fucking gas that it takes to get from city to city.
Right.
Stuff like that. Yeah,
so that's sweet. Is there any festivals coming up for the summer?
Not yet. We have so many things that are on the table right now, and tour ideas and ideas for upcoming releases, that everything is sort of like big jumble. Everything's up in the air. But, I mean, once we have our shit figured out, and I'm sure we'll be busy this summer.
Right. You need to package that Windhand tour for the States.
Yeah, dude, there's not a human being that has not said that to me. Like, dude, Wyatt hasn't brought that Windhand tour to the United States. And we said the same thing, and we're so tight with those guys, it would be so easy to put it together. But I don't know if that'll happen. They're really, they're blowing up right now, so they're, you think we're busy. They're really doing it. Like, I don't think they've been home in, months, so.
Yeah, and this is going back a while. I know I talked to St. Vitus when they rolled through town last fall, and they had just gotten off with St. Vitus and were going back over to Europe, so they're nonstop too. They're just like you. They're working their asses off.
Yeah, those guys are the real road warriors. They don't quit, man.
So obviously you can tell you like Windhand. Is there anything new that's coming out? Like, it doesn't even have to be doom-wise, just metal-wise, that you guys are digging?
Yeah, well, right now I'm totally obsessed with this band called Drug Lord. They're from Richmond, Virginia, too, just like Windhand. But goddamn, they're fucking awesome. They just came out with a new record called Intravenous, and it's a really solid record. But personally, I'm way more into their 4-song demo that they released. I think they did it themselves. Called Motherfucker Rising. God damn, dude, it's such a fucking great record. Totally got that 90s vibe to it. That we're really into like a lot of music that came out in the 90s, heavy stuff. So it's got that vibe to it. And also, there's a band called Balaam. They're from Rhode Island. They're from like our hometown. And they're just out of fucking control. Everybody should listen to Balaam. They have a demo out now, but they're working on getting their first full length out, and they're just like the nicest blend of like straight up rock and roll and doom, and they have nice like clean vocals and like fucking fuzzy wah guitars and everything. They're a great band. They're really good friends of ours too.
The killer, and it helps to help friends out too, man. So, what advice, Wizard, would you give to any youngsters out there that are going to start a doom band today and think that low and slow is the way to go, man? What's the advice from the Wizard?
Oh, my advice. Well, fuck, let me think about this. This is such an important question. Because I remember like writing my favorite bands when I was a kid, like asking, like, how do I do this? Like, I want to be in a band. Like, how do I make this happen? But I guess the best advice that I can give is just, well, first and foremost, don't fucking do something that somebody has already done, you know? Don't, you know, everybody does power chords. Like, make your band something that's unique, something that you're really passionate about. Don't do what everybody else is doing. You know, like, try to, yeah, you might play doom metal, you might play slow, heavy rock, but do it a little bit different than everybody else, you know? But the most important thing is to never stop. Like, once you get the ball rolling, if you can get some people together to a band, you know, you're going to play some of the shittiest shows that you ever thought that you could ever play. You know, you're going to end up spending more money than you thought was ever possible on just, like, gear and guitars. There's a whole lot of it that's just total worship. Like, you have to completely devote yourself to the idea. If you stick with it long enough, and you know, and there's something unique, not just like another fucking band and a sea of fucking shitty bands, and people are gonna recognize that you fucking rule. You just gotta write it out. I mean, we've been playing together for like, what, 6 years now? You know, and it's only just now that we're starting to get recognition, so, you know, stick with it and do it wholeheartedly, and don't fuck it up.
Good advice. You heard it from the Wizard. Wizard, where can everybody go?
And wait, hold on. And if your parents have money, just steal all of it and then use it to buy amps.
Buy the best shit you can get with that money.
Yeah, just find out like your parents' bank account, like their credit card numbers. Just like buy like some green amp stacks. And yeah.
So were your parents like waiting for you when you got home from work or school or whatever, and there's like a fucking half stack in the living room, and they're going, "You want to fucking explain this, Wizard?"
No, I never did that. But I did like, I had this thing where I used to buy all these video games with my mom's credit card, so she figured out what happened, and then I was got in a lot of trouble for that.
Right.
But if you can swing it, then do it for sure, because it's fucking awesome. You need to
Hell
gear.
yeah, it is. And buy the top of the line shit too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no line 6. No line
Right.
6, no crate amps. Fuck that shit. No. Green, orange, matte amp, get like a Sun Model T, get all Emperor cabinets, like take out a credit card, blow all the money, change your name.
And get the fuck out of Dodge.
Whatever you gotta do. There you go.
Wizard, let everybody know where they can go to find out what's going on with Pilgrim. Release date for the album if they don't know by yet and they're living under a rock, merchandise, tour dates, all that good stuff.
Okay, our new record is called Void Worship, and it comes out April 1st. And if you want to find out more about Pilgrim, you can check out our Facebook, because that's pretty much where we put up all our new news and information. And you can buy all of our shit. We have a big cartel site that we manage ourselves, where, you know, it's down right now while we're on tour, but it'll be back up when we get home. And also, you can pre-order our record right now from Metal Blade from their website. And it's really cheap. You can pre-order the vinyl right now. It's only $19.
You can't beat
pretty
that.
fucking good deal. No.
Hell yeah. And people, you have to hear this record. It's one of the best albums of the years, and it's only March. So it's that good. It's fucking heavy as shit. It's badass, and that's all you can really say about it. And you should probably get out on the road and check them out, because it's probably even fucking heavier.
Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate that you enjoy the record so much. It means a lot to us.
Absolutely. Thank you for making that. And I know you're getting ready to sound check or eat dinner, so I'll make it quick. I have one last question for you. Using your wizard powers to do anything in metal that wouldn't involve Pilgrim, what would you do?
Anything in metal, what would I do?
Would you get a band back together? Would you make a band put another record out?
Oh, dude. Oh. I mean, do you have like 5 hours? I have so many plans. First thing I would do is I would start my own label, and then I would just hire. I would recruit every band that I like onto the label, and I would buy them all the gear that they ever wanted. I would let them release records on my label until the end of time. And also, I would give Reverend Bizarre $500 million to reunite.
There you go.
Because,
throwing the cash around.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good start. That's a pretty good start. We'll have to catch you when you got more time, and we can talk about your world domination plan.
Oh, yeah, dude. I got plans to pass. Definitely, yeah, next time I'll give you the list.
For sure. All right, man, I appreciate it. We'll let you go. And then remember, everybody, April 1st on Metal Blade Records, Void Worship will be in store. You can pre-order it now on Metal Blade Records website. And be looking for that shit, because it is badass for sure.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks a lot. It was great talking with you.
You too, Wizard. Thank you.